What's going on, Internet? My name is David, and this is INTJ Report. In this report, I went outside today and I touched grass. Look, I have evidence. I was really out there. I was really outside. I took my new drone for its maiden voyage. Even though I was out, I took it out last night in my front porch and just, uh, I couldn't wait. But it was nighttime, so I just kind of flew around above the cars in line of sight the whole time. But today I went out and took some video of this is Joseph's house. So we built this from the ground up, right? This was just a piece of land, you know, a few months ago, and now there is this brand new, fantastic building on it. You can see the doors open because we don't. There's no door handles yet. We're not that far in, but all the exterior walls are obviously there. The roof. It's a pretty sealed unit minus door handles. And boy, when I was flying, I did not realize I was so close to those power lines. Like I flew in between them, and I didn't even. I don't know. I was looking at the remote, and I saw the ones that were above me, and I didn't notice the one that was below. So when I got through, I raised the elevation, which is interesting. Um, God, look how that this is insane. And in the second video of my house, because to some extent you can see other people's houses, but they're a little bit farther away. When I'm flying, returning, when I have the drone set to return to home in the next video, it's like flying towards me, towards my house, towards my neighbor's house. And I'm like, wait, I'm kind of spying. This is it's and look, I turn away from the drone because the sun. I'm using my own shadow so that I can see the screen. Because in bright daylight, even with this thousand nits, thousand nits, nits, um, on this controller, it's still a bit hard. It's still hard to see, it's just like your cell phone. So I couldn't use my sunglasses, which are they've got those louvers in it. They're polarized, so I could not see the remote with my sunglasses on. So I had to use my bare eyeballs, and it was very bright because I don't go outside much, and I don't even have my lights on in my room. It's dark. The only light you get is the light from the screens, and the one's blinking on the drone because it's on. How cool is that? So I went out to practice today. Um, I didn't change the speed or anything. According to the manufacturer and everything that I've read and seen, it goes about 46 miles an hour. I did not pay attention to that on the controller. I think it says it on there if I was more experienced, but the whole time I'm just trying to concentrate on flying and not crashing. And I think at this point I'm kind of low. Like if a car drove by, maybe it's high enough. Like I'm tempting the trees. I thought maybe I'll go between the trees and fly up to the front of the house and get a closer look, but um, then I backed off. So It's time. I got 3 more minutes. I think I do. I fly one more circle around, so we can take a look. One thing flying at max speed is that when I was there, because it's going so fast, like the gimbal can't keep up, which is understandable. But when you tilt or yaw, I guess they say, when I yaw left and right, back and forth, the tilt factors it goes into the shot, right? And you can see right there. Um, so if I was recording this for actual man, I'm watching, I'm nervous about that power line. And I can tell you in that moment I was not even aware that it was there. I only know about it now as I'm watching the film. So that's something I really, when I go to the next video, then my house, the next I was much more aware of power lines because there's also a lot more trees, a lot taller trees, and a bunch that are cut down too. Because they were kind of interfering with where the deck and driveway and future garage are gonna go. So we fly around. I hit a button on accident and it turned the camera towards the ground and then I overcorrected. So anyways, this was just practice. And I have to say, I don't know if terrified is the correct adjective or verb or adverb. Nervous. Like the whole time I don't know if it goes away. If I had like do this more, if I think I'm returning to home now. Yeah. And we're landing. It's trying to like drop on the edge, even though I launched it from like 4 or 5 feet away. So it recorded a home position and didn't go right there. On the controller on the remote, it's giving me a warning that it's not a good place to land. So I correct it and land closer to where I took off from. That's that's cool. Let's take a look at the other. Yeah, look at that. Look at all those trees. Holy. And look how many trees there still are out in front of the house. So this one in particular that you can see, there's the patio door. That one was the main concern because it was leaning in a way that is going to affect. We're going to put a deck and have the roof extend out over the deck, and it was interfering with that. And then around where I'm standing over there where my car is, we cut down 3 trees because they were a bit close to the house, and they'll get in the way at some point with some future project. And then there was 2 trees in the back near the fence that will interfere with the roof line of the garage. So eventually, coming perpendicular off the back of the house over right about where this pile of sticks are, is going to be hopefully a 3-car garage somewhere in this area, kind of centered on the house, almost lining up with the roof. I think it'll probably be taller than the house because I'll have yeah, see this power line right here? I was much more conscious of in this tree. So I'm on the other, like I can't even see it. I can't hear the drone. I can't see it. This is it's a very strange experience. But it's cool. And there's power lines going across. I don't think I get close to those. I actually have no idea what I'm doing right now. I see the tree, I'm trying to avoid it, and I kind of flew into it because I wasn't aware of what. Oh, I am right on that power line. Holy. Yeah, I think I can hear it now. So I look up and see. And then I just try to go above the trees. Yeah, but this is it's I just have to do I have to do it more. I have to practice more because having control of something that you can't see and you can't hear, and you have visual verification that it's actually doing something, right? Because I can see all this. The remote has a screen on it. Accidentally break up the color, so I'll leave it over there. But the remote has a screen, so I can see everything that's going on while it's happening. So yeah, I'll go do a close up on the barn a little bit. Do I point the camera up? Yeah, like I went the wrong direction. I pointed towards the ground because I still have no idea. I just need to practice. But this is cool. Inside that barn, there's like a second floor, um, which is cool. I think there may have been horses in there. There was definitely some large animal because there's definitely evidence of butt stuff happening in there. So I'm flying backwards because the property that is attached to this house is 17 acres. And so it's around here. It kind of goes in an L shape behind my neighbor's property. And I'm pretty sure the tree line's like this over here. That's probably my neighbor on the left. And this over here is the neighbor behind. So on this side of the tree line, I think is my property down here. I rode my bike back here. There's like kind of a road or trail. I don't really, maybe it's this. I don't really see it in this footage above the trees. But yeah, somewhere back here. So you can, yeah, so the trees here, this separates our properties. So this is, well, I guess all this is his. My property is on the other side of this. So I've got the house, the barn, goes back, and then it wraps behind those two pieces. Man, how cool is this? Oh, I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice. We got the window in. Holy, I didn't go inside the house. I just realized. Yeah, I didn't go look inside because I was too focused on the drone and all this. But we had to replace one of the windows in the master bath with a tempered window. And I just saw that it was in. Cool stuff. At least I think it was. All right, so that's the footage, and yeah, it goes on for another minute and a half because I forgot to turn off the drone, and I kind of carry it. Anyways, hey, there I am outside in shorts. Yeah, but good times, good times, fun flight. I can't wait to do more of it, and we have projects going on that I'll have to be better at flying, more stable, probably limit the speed so I don't get the tilts in the footage. Um, yeah, it was good practice. About 15 minutes of flight time, 15 minutes of video recording. Until next time, thanks, Internet.